Every cow-calf producer has to answer the question, how many bulls do I really need? It's obvious that we really don't want to buy and to feed more bulls than are really necessary, but yet we want enough bull power to make sure that a very, very high percentage of the cows and the heifers get pregnant each year, so we have a real high percentage calf crop to sell at sale time. Knowing the proper cow-to-bull ratio is one of the most difficult things to really figure out. Research at Colorado State University a number of years ago tried to address this question, and the way that they went about it was to mate one bull to different size groups of synchronized females. And if you look at this particular graph, you can kind of see what's going to happen. They put one bull with as few as 2 to 3 to 5 synchronized females on up to as many as one bull to 50 synchronized females. And so these heifers, in this case, were all coming into heat at about the same time, and so the bulls had one chance to get them bred. And then on the vertical axis of the graph, you'll see the percentage of those that they actually got pregnant. The line down through the middle gives you an idea of the general trend of what to expect as the numbers of females mated to those bulls. The percentage of them actually is going to decline as the number gets much larger. Obviously, as you look at this graph, you understand that there is tremendous variation in the capability that bulls have to get females pregnant. In the lower left-hand part of the graph, you'll see some bulls that certainly do a very poor job. They were mated with a small number of females and yet got a small percentage of them bred. Those are the ones we'd like to find in a breeding soundness exam and get them culled before the breeding season ever really takes place. Those bulls that you kind of see in the upper right-hand part of the scattergram, those are the ones we'd like to have. They're very, very hard to identify. Those are the ones that, when mated with a large number of females, still got a very high percentage of them pregnant. But as you look at this particular graph overall, you get the idea of why we generally use about 25 to 1 as a starting place for 2-year-olds. With real young bulls, which weren't used in this particular study, then I think we need to reduce that number. I like the idea of matching the number of females to the bull according to his age in months. And so if we've got one of these young yearling bulls that we're going to use for the first time, only about 12 to 15 females. By the time he's 2 and older, 25 to 1 is a pretty good answer. If we know a lot about the bull, we know he has done a very good job for us in the past, and he's passed a breeding soundness exam, then perhaps we can go up to 30 to 35. I hope this gives you an idea of kind of the cow-to-bull ratio that you might want to work towards for this upcoming breeding season and those in the future. Hey, we look forward to visiting with you again next week on Sunup's Cow-Calf Corner.